everyone, I've been teaching online for a few years now. Work for a few different companies. Last year in May, I was introduced to this new company. Okay, so it's not new, but it was new to me. It's called Outschool. Today, I want to answer the questions for you that I've gotten the most about Outschool and give you a little bit about my experience. So first of all, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you get all of the updates on all these amazing teaching opportunities and other things that I talk about on this channel. So first of all, what is Outschool? Outschool is like a virtual school, and it started geared towards homeschoolers. After COVID hit, it really took off, and a lot of people everywhere have been using Outschool. A lot of people use it even though their kids are in public school. They use it to supplement their public school educations. Parents can sign their kids up for just about anything. As a teacher, you can offer classes on almost anything.
History, English, science, math, knitting, drawing, photography.
Like you name it. Animal farts. That's actually a legitimate class. I'm not even kidding. Like, you can pretty much offer classes on anything. All right, so how much do you make on Outschool? As a teacher, you are going to set your own prices. You get to choose how long the classes are, how old the kids are that you want to teach, how much you're going to charge per class, the number of students that you can have per class. Outschool is going to take 30% of whatever you make from that class, and you keep 70%. So say you charge $8 for a 30-minute class, and you have 9 students. That's $72. But Outschool is taking their 30%. So you're going to make $50 for that class. That is $100 an hour. Obviously, you can make more, you can make less. It really depends on what you're teaching, if you're a successful teacher or not, your booking rate, prices that you set. I know you're all probably wondering how much I make on Outschool. And if you stay for the end of the video, I'm gonna show you my first, I think it was like 6 months on Outschool pay. All right, so how do you qualify to be an Outschool teacher? Well, first of all, you have to be 18 years old. You have to live in the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, England, or Wales. You have to be able to speak and write English. You are going to have to pass an interview, and you're going to have to pass a background check that's done through Checker as well. How are classes taught? So Outschool uses Zoom, which is pretty cool because we are all pretty much familiar with Zoom, I think, at this point in time in 2021. My kids, for their public school, they take classes through Google Classroom and Google Meets, and they have a lot of technical issues with those. I have rarely had technical issues using Zoom. Outschool pays for the Zoom membership or the Zoom subscription, so you don't have to, even if you're offering like a 60-minute class, you don't have to buy a Zoom subscription. You're going to be using Outschool's membership. All you're gonna do is you're gonna click the little button that says enter your classroom that's in your classroom, and it's going to open up your Zoom app, so you do have to have Zoom installed. It's going to still say your name, but it's going to be using Outschool's subscription. So Zoom already knows that you're through Outschool once you click that button. They're never going to give you that warning pop-up that comes up asking you to upgrade, and they're never going to try to kick you out of the classroom. What hours can you teach? When do you want to teach? This is what makes Outschool so different from like all the other companies. It's not based in China, and most of your students are not going to be from China. The students are all over the world. I really should get a map and start pinning where I've taught kids, because I think it's pretty cool. You have the ability to teach pretty much whenever you want to teach. There are times that are considered peak hours or hot hours. They will update those hours as different parents are requesting different classes or searching for different classes. So you can actually go in there at any point in time and see when classes are being requested. How do they pay? Outschool teaches via PayPal, and they're going to pay 7 or 8 days after you start the class or after you teach the class. If you have ongoing classes, which I recommend doing, I love my ongoing students. I get to see them every week at the same time for the same subject, and we learn something new every week. If you have ongoing classes, you're going to be paid every Sunday, 7 to 13 days after your start date. So what's the application process like? To apply, you're going to create a class, and you're going to make a very quick video on it. When you're ready and you want to know more about the application process, watch this video. What equipment do you need? Technically, you can teach on anything that allows you to teach on Zoom. However, I highly recommend using a computer. Much better experience. You get the full screen instead of the cropped tablet screen. You can be looking right at the camera instead of, like, if you have your iPad, you're looking here, but the camera's here, so you look like you're looking like this the whole class, and it's kind of weird. So I recommend using a computer. I also recommend getting a green screen background. Green screens are phenomenal. You change your background and it looks flawless. It's amazing. I love using a green screen. And you're also going to need high-speed internet. You don't want technical issues. Make sure your internet's good. Now, when I first started teaching with Outschool, I was a little overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. I was like hesitant to start teaching with Outschool. It just seemed like a lot to me to have to create a class. I had been using pre-made curriculum through either VIP Kid or Palefish for so many years that that's what I was comfortable with, and joining Outschool was well out of my comfort zone. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. But you guys, it's really not that hard. Once you make your first class, it gets so much easier to make your second class, and the idea is just keep rolling in and like you might have a problem stopping. I do have a course curriculum creation guide, so it's free, but if you want like a little push in the right direction, or you want some help creating curriculum, creating your class. Curriculum sounds scary. I'm not gonna use that word in here. It's in the description box below. But you guys, seriously, just try it. If you don't like it, stop, don't do it, you know, but you're never gonna know if you don't try. Outschool has been absolutely phenomenal for me. I love it. I prefer to teach in Outschool rather than these other companies. I feel like I have more control in my hands, and I'm all about the control. I like having the control. I never, ever, ever, ever have to teach that the shower curtain is a plastic bag. So if you're interested in teaching on Outschool, I do have more resources for you. Check out the description box, check out the playlist at the end of this video, and I will see you guys all in my next video. If you have any questions, shoot them to me in the comment section, and I'll do my very best to answer them. All right.